Welcome to Superflat Hardcore Minecraft, where I've been alive for over 2,000 days. And when I spawned in, the world looked like this. But now, it looks more like this. So let's go and take a look at what I've been up to so far and explain to you what's been going on. The first thing I did was I headed over to the local village, where I gathered myself some fences and I made myself a little bit of a safe area. And with that safe area made, it gave me the opportunity to turn it into what it is today, which is right here. This mound is where I started off with fences, and as you can see, we have a centerpiece of this giant tree that actually has a beacon hidden inside of it. And this entire mound and tree only exists to hide my farms, which lurk down below and down this little chute. Hello, Pigman. I have myself a lovely looking mob farm, an automatic kelp farm, an auto smelter, an amazing mud farm, which works perfectly to make me a lovely bit of clay. And obviously no world would be complete without a beautiful looking sugarcane farm, which has a flying machine. Very fancy. And finally, we have the best farm of all, my stone farm. All I do is I hold left click and I get stone. This produces every single block of stone you will see within my world and also in the mountain. Speaking of which, it's almost like this is planned. Here is that beautiful looking mountain. And here it is. Look at it. Every single block you see has been placed by hand. We have snow on the top. It's not snow, it's wool. You can't get snow in Superflat. And any of you who said that you can, you're lying. And if you're doubting that this has really been placed, it is completely hollow. One day we will build inside of here. Trust me, one day. Just not anytime soon, because I've still got to finish this entire build. It is getting a little bit silly, I've got to admit. Inside the mountain, we have our two creeper farms. This one works with cats, and it produces quite a bit of gunpowder. So does this one. It's a different design, but for some reason, this one works a little bit better. I'm not really sure why. We don't question the gods. We just accept it, and it works. On to the next project. And as you can see, I've been slowly working my way around to making my own ocean. I've even managed to add in my own little islands. I've got these little clusters here, and I've got this large scale one just here. I love it. I think it's come together so well, and it actually looks almost natural considering it's a flat world that only has like one layer of grass and two layers of dirt before you get to bedrock. The detailing has come out pretty well, I've got to admit. And I've even managed to add my own little bit of a coral reef. And to finish off the ocean, I am currently building this gigantic looking dam that is going to be holding back a load of water, and it's going to break up our two areas very nicely, because I have a future plan to add in a city in this absolute barren space right here. There is nothing here, but there will be a city. Trust me, there's going to be a city. Heading back towards the mainland, as you can see, we've got our own custom cliffs, a lovely birch biome, because everybody loves a bit of birch. In our birch forest, we currently have two farms. One of them is our bee farm, and as you can see, they're having a great time. We also have our over-the-top and completely stupid carrot farm. This is my favorite interior I have ever built in my life. For some reason, everything works. It just fits. It's beautiful. The guys love it. It's just a shame it's a carrot farm, really. Moving on. Next, we fly on over to our wood farm, which is completely automatic, apart from the fact that I have to place the saplings. As you can see, it works a treat. The next build I want to show you is my library. Inside of here is every book you will ever need. I've got Prot 4, Depth Strider, Fortune, Silk Touch, Sharpness, Unbreaking, Infinity Power, you name it, I've got it. It's a thing of wonder. And also, the build isn't that bad. I want to build some reading areas up here just because I think it'd fit nicely, but let's be honest, I've got bigger fish to fry. And speaking of fish to fry, here is my little fishing lake. Isn't it lovely? And whilst we're talking about water, allow me to show you my custom swamp. I've even got this beautiful little custom bridge that just kind of connects the two areas quite nicely. Inside the swamp, we've got ourselves a witch. She's a little bit angry, I'm not going to lie. A witch and a black cat. We built this ourselves. Took me an hour to get her in there. It's an hour of my life I will never get back. I do have future plans for this place. I want to take away this wall and expand it at least another probably 8 or 9 chunks that way. It just deserves it. And now it is time to start talking about our main builds. This is my storage room. Inside of it has everything you could ever need, and it also actually is automatic. I know, it's a thing of beauty. How I've managed to do it, even I don't know. Basically, you chuck some items in here, they go up a water chute, and at the top there's an auto sorter, and away it goes. It's like magic. The idea of this is to make sure that I never need any blocks again. Anything I have is completely labeled. I know what I've got, like sand, boom, it's there. Easy. Up here is my to-do list. I've got the dam, mountain, dwarven kingdom, netherite hub, beacon, the ocean, badlands, and a jungle biome. And speaking of the jungle biome, this is where it's going to be going. On the back side of the build, cutting through our lovely little gardens, I have been building our very own ravine. Look at it. It's big, it's cavernous, and it's a ravine, all right? That's all it is. I'm going to be putting a swing bridge from here all the way across, and then this area here will be a completely dedicated Aztec temple, sort of village, that sort of feel. And now I've shown you everything in my overworld, it's time for me to show you the depths of the Nether. So let's head through my Nether portal and let the journey begin. As we head on down, you can tell I've been a little bit busy. What we're going to be doing, no, bad, thank you. What we've been doing, why is there two? Why is there multiple? Okay, I missed, never missed twice. Okay, maybe 3 times. No, behave. Thank you. Right, that's it. You've had enough. That's fun over. Goodbye. Thank you. Right. As you can see, I've been clearing out this level all the way down to Y9. The reason for this is I want to bring the overworld, which is flat, into the Nether. I've run into a small problem. Lava. Lava is a massive problem. Well, a little problem. Huge. It's everywhere. It's an absolute disgrace. And I don't have bamboo or scaffolding to be able to get rid of it. So every block has to be placed by hand to be sealing up the roof. It's taking me around 500 to 600 days already, and I've only done, well, this bit. This is all I've done. I think I can pretty much fly around. Yeah, there's not been that much progress, I'm not gonna lie. It's been pretty slow, but we're getting there, and that is where I've spent 500 days of my lives just doing this. I think I have a problem. And that concludes our whistle-stop tour of the Nether. There is one thing, though, that I am relatively proud of when it comes to the Nether, and it is this portal. Not because it looks good, but more what it leads to. And this is where it goes. This Nether portal takes me directly to my end portal, which I may or may not have made a little bit custom. Here it is. It is a thing of beauty. This is my pride and joy, my, I don't know, Mona Lisa, if you will. It's bloody awesome. And I love it. I mean, the orb alone took me over 6 hours. The obsidian to gather took me a Saturday. It's stupid. It's genuinely stupid, but I've got to admit, 100% worth it. I love it so damn much. I mean, just look at the little details. I even put in a custom ocean biome. I've put in my own mountains, my own nether. I even added, for no reason, a cherry blossom biome. It incorporates everything that is good about Minecraft, and that is why it's my favorite build I've ever done in my life. Also, there's a full video of this over on my YouTube channel. You should definitely be checking that out. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a bloody amazing. But anyway, let's head through the end portal and explore the end dimension. And welcome to the end. As you can see, I do have a setup of a bit of a weird little thing going on. This is a sand duper that works with the other portal I've got set up. I use Shulkercraft's farm. It's actually really damn good. It's the only way we can get sand, because a wandering trader will only give us 1 stack at a time, which means you'll be playing this game for the rest of your life if you even remotely try and do anything with sand. So sand duping is allowed. It's the only thing we do dupe. The reason I've got this pool of water here is basically I'll place down 2 shulkers. I will gather sand from these, and whilst I'm waiting, I can at least do a little bit of a fish, or at least I can do something just to pass the time whilst I'm here waiting. Another farm I have down here is my Enderman farm that works really, really well. I don't use this that much anymore because I now have a gold farm over in the Nether, but this one is still one of my favorites. I can always touch grass because you never know when you need to touch grass, and I can just give myself an absolute ton of XP and heal myself up, and it takes about 2 seconds. I also have a water chute out the side that shoots out all of the ender pearls so that I'm never left with all of the resources. As you can see, they all get gathered up, put into the hoppers, and out they go. When it comes to main island, I haven't really done that much. I've only cleared out all of this area here for the end portal build. I've been slowly working through the waypoints, getting rid of the dragon so we can get all of them in place, ready for a large-scale end build. The only other thing we use the end for, and it's not that important, is diamonds. This is the best method I have found for getting diamonds on Superflat. Basically, we go end raiding, we go in the chest, and we get ourselves some lovely diamonds. And the final farm that I have in this world is an egg farm. Well, I say egg farm, it's a wither egg farm, which then doubles as a wither rose farm. Basically, we chuck a load of eggs in here. We use this dispenser here, which then spits out all of our chickens. We then fill in our wither, and as it grows up, it explodes, and it removes all of the chickens, leaving behind some lovely. And as it explodes, it kills the chickens and gives us loads of wither roses, which we then use for black dye. I know, really expensive way of making black dye. We can't get squids, they're biome locked, it's ridiculous. And now I'm back in the overworld. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Ripmonster, you guys are awesome, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the things. If you have any questions, I will answer them in the comments.